stream cut off for whatever reason. It was... And I didn't even know that I wasn't streaming. I spent so many hours on this. It's already in the 1950s. And we finally defeat the Axis. Now I gotta figure out how to defeat everyone else. I am pissed. This thing... I don't know why I was cut off from the stream. Apparently I was only streamed for 2 hours and then it stopped for no apparent reason. I was streaming for so long, man. Alright, well, it looks like it's working right now. I hate this. I hate this so much. So, I actually defeated the Axis. Now I gotta... We're having a resource problem all across the world. And nobody wants to do any decisions. Stop. Okay, nobody wants to do any of the decisions here. And I can't seem to get access to the steel in this area for whatever reason. Delivery blocked. Literally how? Like I have this thing right here. This little dockyard to allow me to get stuff delivered, but I can't get it, so I'm gonna try to go to war with China. Anyway, I guess I can do region-wide industrial integration. That's the only thing I can do right now. Yeah, this thing's not letting me grab any steel, which is frustrating to me. Also, nobody wants to do any decisions for resources. No, nothing. Okay, I want to make sure that this thing's working. It is. I don't want to get kicked out again. Like, I got so far and I didn't even realize it wasn't streaming properly. I hate when it does this. It didn't even tell me. OBS was telling me I was streaming, but it turns out I wasn't streaming on any of the platforms. It's stupid. Anyway, here's Japan. I'm actually gonna pull back a bit, maybe right here. Because I actually want them to declare war against me. Also, my war support is down. It's at 68%. It's because world tension's going down. Anyway, this is going to take a really long time. We could go communist. That would actually make things a little bit quicker. I would lose a lot of things, but eh. Plus there's some of this right here. Return of the Exiles, that sort of thing. I actually don't want to. It does have a lot of crazy bonuses that's interesting, but I don't really want to. I don't want to go communist. My family would be really trite with me if I decided I like communism all of a sudden. I guess I'll do this. I have practically nothing to research. anymore. And I'm still trying to build up the whole world so that we have steel. Oh, there's steel over here as well. Yeah, Russia is trying to build up its resources as well. So hopefully that will help fix the problem. In fact, Russia is able to trade more resources than the US, and I think that's mostly because the US is refusing to do its own resource procurement. That's why I wanted to declare war against them. We'll get the highest quality. War's over. I can't even justify war goal against them. Oh, this is going up pretty quickly, actually. My war support is so low right now. It's actually gonna get like below 50% at this rate, which is not really good. It's definitely not good for me. What else can I do? I can build rocket sites. That's the only thing I can think of doing. Yeah. Let's just build up the infrastructure here. And I don't know. Make fortress Soviet Union or something. There's so many units surrounding this area. I want to do this so badly, but I don't have enough steel. How's our steel problem? Ah, it's back down again. Why? Okay, I finally have a modern airframe. Maybe hold off on that. I'm not going to have enough war support to go to war with China, but I am going to justify war goals as soon as we turn fascist. And let's see. If this goes any lower, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. It's plus 27%. So that's going to get what the base value is 37%. That's not good. I'm going to end up at partial MOB. Can I get the steel here? I can. Finally. I don't know why I couldn't even connect it. But now we're technically producing steel. And not enough that people can trade with me. But we're producing steel now. 43, we're not getting much from the Soviets. Spirit of Defiance is in effect. I hate that so much. Anyway, I can make interwar armored cars. That's what I'm gonna do. I can't make a lot of these things because I don't have enough resources. Don't have enough. Don't have enough resources. Oh no, don't have enough resources. 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 The United States is still not producing any steel for anybody. Do they not even have the political power? Look at how low the war support is. This will take 512 days. Alright, don't have enough resources. I'm not gonna bother making a different armored car. What? Well, they declared war against me. That means I can take their steel, so I'm sure it'll be fine. It's only at 12%. I need water. God, I hate that the stream cut out for no apparent reason. I'm gonna keep checking to make sure the stream's still on. Also, check YouTube. I gotta make sure that one's still on too, because I don't want it to cut out like it did earlier. So far it's 12 minutes. I don't know when I got cut out. Alright, so I get your steel and I can't even take their ships. I can take a few of their ships, but I don't want to. I just want I wanted to get their battleships, but I can't. And it's not really worth it. It's only an early heavy ship. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to also add this. Nice. Oh, come to think of it. Oh, it's already being built. There's some coal in here. We're starting to cause the world tension to go down, but we got more steel and people are trading with us. That also means I can make more of this, even though our steel production is down. Algiers, steel mark. Damn, even though Russian Federation has more steel, they still can't make enough. I mean, look at all this. This is going up though, thankfully. This one is going up by 0.006%. We'll lower it when we're ready. What did I finish researching? I guess it was this. Speed. We're running out of things to research. I wouldn't mind, might as well... Well, actually, we can do this now, which will require a lot of this, and I can trade with the Russians for that, and China. That'll do. I'm having to trade with so many people. Once we get all these nukes done, that will cause us to use up less power. Marcus Island, all that crazy stuff. Alright, I gotta use the restroom. I've been... it's short for you, but I've been trying to stream. I thought I was streaming for like 5 hours. It is 9 p.m. for me. I started streaming at 4, and it ended prematurely. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, if you're watching right now, please leave a like, subscribe, or a follow. I'd really appreciate it an awful lot. I might just start the entire thing all over, because I'm pissed. We'll see. I might just continue this. We do have a population of 23 million, so... I mean... we're getting somewhere, I guess. We get... the population goes up 187,000 a month. including the non-core population. So let's see how much we get with this. 23.95 million. We need more immigrants. Let's see. Right. No, well, I'm being... People are refusing to trade with me. Anyway, this is at 19%. I'm trying to get it to go down further. Oh, everything looks weird. Yeah, I'm tempted to start over because I did not take the initiative. To be fair, it's hard to take the initiative when you're all alone right here. But I really wanted to take China, and the Allies was really taking everything from me. I could have just gone for submarines. We don't have enough steel to develop some of these. How about this? I do want to make carriers, but I don't think I'll have the resources to do that anytime soon. Plus the Soviet Union is not trading with me like they should. I say Soviet Union, but they're not the Soviet Union, they're Russia. Anyway, no one has any resources. That's nice. Improved on my car. So I'm trying to improve our... Oh, come on, man. Let me see. What about Yugoslavia? No, how about these guys? They actually have a lot of paper. Really need to fix the production here. Don't know who this guy is. This is like slowly going up. Good for them. Our war support's really going down. Anyway, this is still at 19.6%. Are we starting to trade for more? I guess everyone's finally getting more steel. What about the Netherlands? They have oil. Belgium has steel. France, well, they have steel too. They're not working on their resources as of this moment. And we're building up Onega. Yeah, everyone is getting resources now. Alright, if we can do that, I guess I'll go ahead and get this, because there's only 16. That'll take forever to do, but it takes forever to just to build these. Anyway, I need to produce more destroyers, man. Along with advanced destroyers, we need to just make the improved destroyers along with it, because we need a lot of screens. And I'm going to need a lot of cruisers as well. There's nothing to research. I guess I can research this, I don't know. What about ballistic missiles? I haven't bothered with ballistic missiles. Mostly because I'm busy with everything else, the supersonic jet. These guys make life difficult. Want to test it under controlled forms. Hokkaido. Is this Hokkaido? No, it's Kitakyushu. Where's Hokkaido? Here it is. So I got that. That will give me a little bit of extra steel. Not much, but you know, it's a little bit of extra steel. This will allow more people to trade with me because they need steel as well, and it lowers the amount of coal I need because, you know, it's a power plant. I'm gonna expand the capital ship fleet. It's gonna take a while. This thing's still taking a while to go down. 19% could be better. And then we'll quickly go democratic to prevent, like, world tension from going up too much, because we don't want the allies to go war with us. Yeah, all the democratic countries have joined together, and, honestly, it's kind of a problem. Anyway, we're building all of this. Russia has slightly more resources. Yeah, there's nothing more to research. The nuclear fission bomb project's taken a long time. And this person's taking a long time as well. How many more days? 104? You think she'd be at level 5 by now, given that it's 1954 already. Now I think about it, I have a land connection over here. Well, I don't have enough troops though. We have a population of 24 million. I guess what I can do is I can have some troops just sit around over here with forts basically. So basically I got to get rid of this and I'll build the stronghold networks. Then we'll take over China. I'm also gonna build divisions, garrison divisions for my ports. Preferably, maybe not 10 lists, but I'll give them artillery in this. Hello, T4B, welcome to the stream. And all these guys are gonna be holding in this area, I suppose. I had to demobilize the economy because war support is below 45%. That's bad for me. It's fine. We're not actually that low, thankfully. But hey, less coal usage, so that's a plus. Wait. All of a sudden I have a ton of steel. How? Oh, I finished producing battleships, I think. Well, we're gonna make more. Yep, that's a little bit more armor. This isn't going to be enough for me, but I'm going to keep making them. Put those at 1, and I want to make more destroyers. What about more convoys? We'll make more convoys. And Russia, well, they're producing more resources, I guess. We finished one of these, and I don't feel like I have more resources. How much are we trading right now? 80. I need to trade with someone. Come on, give me steel. I'll be building one more set of battleships. Since I finished in Kansai. It's about 7 according to this. The United States is buying my chromium, so that's nice. I'm not going to denounce their actions. I'm going to dismiss the event. Alright, I'm gonna go for naval production. Actually, now that I think about it, are any of these our allies? What about Chow? They're an ally. They have paper, some coal, a lot of tungsten. When did these guys become our ally? And where's their steel? Why don't they have any steel? Have they not gone down their steel production? Portuguese oil and Cabana. Some of that. I really want to know what the hell they're doing. I have no idea what they're doing. Do these guys even have a navy? They have like one ship for some reason. Oh well. Anyway, these guys, well, I guess they'll be useful for something. These guys, however, I need them to go out to train. Yeah, they all need a train. Two super heavy battleships. Very expensive. The ships won't be finished until May in 1956. And steel production keeps fluctuating. Take a Kyushi. I thought that was finished. No, it's probably down here. So there'll be more coal and more chromium. Yeah, this is all coming up pretty quickly. Except for this one, but... 0.015. Yeah, basically this is at 26%. This one belonged to the Soviets. I'm making 81 steel now. Or trading 81 steel now. The amount of coal we're producing exists. No one wants to trade for oil, mostly because we probably have plenty of oil. Costs don't matter. I'm not going to lower the costs. These jets. I don't really care. War's over. So I want the best of the best. Jollibee franchises for oil? I don't know. I really like Jollibee. I don't know if I want to do that. Fuck, it's been so long since I've been to a Jollibee. I want to go to one. There's no Jollibee nearby where I live. Oh, I finally have nukes. Or, not nukes, but nuclear torpedoes and stuff. That's a nuclear torpedo right there. I could get this. I have plenty of tires. Yeah, I'll go with this. Nuclear torpedo, why not? And what else? Oh, this one's almost done. You sure took your sweet time. Oh, I'd love to have a nuclear warhead. Alright. Our resources are okay. Alright. I think, let's see. How's our dockyards? Alright, I'll just build these here. Wait. That has oil in it. Why did I don't want to build that there then. This person hasn't bothered to build rubber, but you know, I guess I can build rubber refineries inside China. I only have 67 civ factories. That's just sad. War support keeps going down. I'm still building this right here. I even have cores on it, which is good. We're making we are at 24 million pop. Russian Federation is just trading for so much. They're still trying to build up their resources, so I mean, we shouldn't have too much to worry about it. But what about France? Actually, I'm still trying to build these. It's taking a long time. I'll be building up my chromium. I don't really need chromium, but I'm building up my chromium. Why are these guys not independent? Alright. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I guess I'm just gonna do it like this. I guess that's not enough divisions here. Alright. We'll get at least one per port. One... 2, 3, because I want to put 2 there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Sure, this is costing me a lot of manpower, but yeah. Very low supplies. Now that I think about it, supply here is a problem. Why? How did... Oh, I think he was in here. I can't even rescue him. Damn it. Well, he's going to die. Anyway, these guys went communist for some reason. And now he's at war with the Allies. Yikes. And this one's taking a really long time. Why am I having trouble trading for aluminum? I gotta go back to construction because no one. All of a sudden, we're out of aluminum. Dude, my war support is so low right now. We'll develop a new engine. It's minus 15% progress. The special project. They had to do everything all over again. What about air? I really need to get that ballistic missile at some point, but it's taking so long. What's going on? Everything went slow all of a sudden. What happened? Oh, Kingdom of Italy became free. I've lost so much war support. I'd like to do this, but it costs too much, and I don't have the resources. These guys have a ton of factories. I don't think I'd be able to win a battle against these guys. No, sir? Nah. Too bad I can't go past this route. I'd have to leverage the peso to do this. It's still taking a very long time. Anyway, our pop is at 24 million. Slowly going up. By the 2000s, we'll redesign the chassis entirely, and it's back down to 12%. I don't know, it's kind of funny when I do that. This will be done by the 6th of July. Who is this? Oh, I've mastered my subductions. Hang on. I guess that's all that's left is the carrier battle groups. And I guess armored cavalry. I don't have tanks. Now that I think about it, I need to make tanks. Yeah, let's go ahead and make these. Yep. And designed the tank division. Logistics. What else? Artillery maybe, or field hospital. Actually, I haven't gotten the armored recon. There, that should be everything. Anyway, modern tank. Modern tank. Whoops, wrong one. Whoops, wrong one. Modern tank. Modern tank. I don't know how. I might go. I was thinking of 30 width, but I'm gonna go for a little bit bigger. Get as much soft attack as we can. 40 widths with an organization of 33. No, no, I don't want that. Go with 40 width, and the organization is way too low. All right, that's the best I can do. I don't have enough armored support vehicles or aluminum because someone's hogging it all. Yeah, nobody has enough aluminum. Russia's supposed to have more, but still trying to build this thing in Eastern Visayas, so that's taking a while. It'll be done by the 11th of July. Oh, I have 87 steel now. Or I'm selling 87 steel. Alright, where is the Soviet Union's paper production? I'm gonna boost that. They have a laughably small aluminum production right now. They're getting a lot more steel, but I'm gonna keep finishing all of this. North Sakhalin and South Sakhalin has what exactly? Oil and this stuff. Oil, mostly. Yeah, we're steadily losing out on aluminum right now. Man, I would love to have the Soviet resources here.
Almost, sir. Move out.
All right. Hang on. Across everything, and it goes back down to 15%.
Attention.
It's going up. It's just we take 3 steps forward, 2 steps back.
Opo, sir. Attention. Listen up.
Kind of funny. My head hurts.
Fall in. Ready to move. Mga command. Opo, sir. Fall in. Yes, sir.
I would love a wee bit more manpower.
Attention. Opo, sir. Ready, sir. Mga command.
So we have 507,000 troops right now. We will definitely need more eventually. Again, we're having steel problems now. Well, nothing I can do about that. That's an improved destroyer right there. Look, I just need like 15 destroyers each. Why the hell's the range short over here? Alright, might as well design a new and improved heavy cruiser. I don't know, this is going to be important. I don't need... I could add this, but that's extra steel, so I'm not going to do that. We're going to get cheap-ish cruisers here. What? I don't remember clicking on that. What the hell? Alright. What's going on in Tripoli? I shouldn't be in Tripoli, so I don't know what's going on. Alright. I'm gonna add a whole bunch of these. Oh, that's 10 steel. Okay, that's 8 steel instead. It's much cheaper than what I'm using right now. So that cost 8 steel. What about the other one? It's 4 steel. So it costs twice the amount. But, you know, this battleship costs 11. So we'll be making one of these, but we're mostly gonna put more focus on the cruisers. What else? We have nuclear submarines. So how about reliability? Yeah. I guess I'll do that. I got nothing for hiding. I want to get the Anakia tiles or whatever. There's a multi-charge caliber gun. I need to remove these multi-charges because they're kind of useless for one thing. Why is there no access to the steel? Oh, it's sabotaged. Yeah, I want to boost my refineries here. Put a nuke right there. Maybe put this in here. Region-wide industrial integration. Okay, luckily we are getting 4,000 manpower a month, but man, it could go higher. These. I'm still supremely low on aluminum. I can trade with France. "93 days. That's ridiculous. How'd it get sabotaged? Who sabotaged it? Did the Chinese do that? Anyway, I gotta wait for all of this to get finished. Yeah, everyone's trying to trade with me for my resources, and yeah, they're not having a fun time about it. The United States really wants to buy all my rubber. Man, this is taking a long time. It will be done by the 8th of November. Alright, well, I need to make sure everyone has resources all over the world. Okay, that didn't give them any more paper. That's unfortunate. You know, I can literally just stand and hang on. Okay, good for them. This is taking a long time to go up. And I don't seem to have any focuses that allow me to switch. Unfortunately, I guess it was a... I don't want to start a civil war or anything, but I'd like to switch. That way I can declare war. Anyway, this will be done soon. Yeah, a lot of people are trying to trade with me right now. Not necessarily for my oil, but the, you know, now that I think about it, that's Sakhalin, right? I don't need to build in Sakhalin just yet. I just need to build here so I can get my extra steel. I'm gonna do this. Lowers it to 20%. I'll even get more rubber in Madagascar. Anyway, my war support is laughably low. We're at 36% here. It's taking a while. Okay. That stability is not bad, but I'm going with this guy. Might as well build another dockyard. Oh, I finally have the tile. Now that I think about it, I've researched this. Why couldn't I use it? This snorkel. Okay, that'll cost a bit more to use, but yeah. Has a floatplane. Should I make a floatplane? I feel like that makes it unnecessarily expensive. There we go. It costs a bit of rubber, but otherwise it's fine. I'm gonna put it right about here. How's my steel? This one's barely going up at all, but it's 0.04%. This one's 31%. This one's still not giving me my steel. 0.021. .011. I can make this go up much faster. I mean, this one's still a bit high, but military governor. That way the compliance will go up faster. It does mean the resistance strength goes up, but I think it'll be worth it. Alright, I'm gonna do this. And I don't know, we're going to get armored cars here. And do I have any motorbikes? Looks like I haven't bothered to make any. Let's go ahead and do that. It's costing me a lot of steel. I think this is going up though. 0.013. This one's going up rapidly. I hate this about this stuff, but Patriarch Sergei. Anyway, this is at 15% by now. If I could, I'd take out the Soviets, because they are really annoying me. Yeah, these two are going to take a while to finish. Probably shouldn't have declared war on them. I should have just went ahead and done it after the Axis died. That way, nobody will complain if I declare war against the Soviets. Hell, I can declare war against one of their puppets. Why not? Anyway, I'm finally done with the supersonic jet. I'm gonna make this. This is gonna be overly expensive, but why not? very expensive. This one's 1,700, this one's 2,000. Oh, surprisingly it didn't cost as much. It did eat up a lot of my chromium, but... Also my steel production, no! Soviet Union is holding out on me. They are building up their infrastructure. So I guess that's fine, but still. Oof. There goes my steel. This is taking an agonizingly long time. And nobody's really doing anything right now. The US has like no manpower. They have a lot of ships though. Look at all those ships. They got they're not making any modern ships. They might be making modern. They got improved carriers, but that's about it. That's not good. They got a lot of destroyers though. These guys have. I think their manpower is going down. They have 281 divisions. I'd have to go against the entire world, and I don't want to do that. Powerful warheads or safer storages. I prefer reliability, to be honest. Ooh, it's at 90 now. We're slowly exporting more. The United States still is not boosting its own resources. I can't really go to war with them. I could go to war with Brazil. No, they're a part of the Allies, never mind. Argentina then. Argentina, they don't have much steel. They have tungsten, they have oil, but otherwise they don't really have much I can use. Yeah, steel seems to be foreign to them. Cuba is part of the Allies. Fuck. Yeah, my best bet is to just go to war with China. There's so many things here that I'm working on. And I can't finish them all. I have so many projects. Appliance strength here is 16%. This is 22%, 32%. We'll carry out a test. I don't have that many nukes, but we'll carry out a test. Why do I have so much rubber all of a sudden? I'm at 80 rubber. That's nice. The US is mostly trading with me. That's gonna get me more resources. Madagascar is gonna give me more rubber too. Yeah, I have a lot of territory to cover here. I think I'll need more of these. What happens if I switch? It'll cost me too much. So I'm actually just gonna keep the interwar cars. I don't really care. Oh, I finished some of the battleships. And some of the destroyers too, apparently. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get some more submarines. Alright, damn. I need more mills. How many factories do I have at Madagascar? So I'm gonna put like 4 in here. Happily put one of these here, and the rest can be mills. I'd like to have civilian factories, but I'll have to rely on trade for that. Alright, I guess I can reduce trade from UK, I guess. Focus on denouncing the violence. That's more stability, I guess. It's taking a real long time for this to go up. It's at 40%, so it's getting there. By the time we're done, the war generation... We have generated 16%. Somehow that's... War tension... World tension is at like 0%, but we have generated 16% world tension somehow. Which makes no sense. According to this, it says... I don't know. Alright, guns. Definitely tanks. More tanks. A lot more tanks. Anyway, I'm gonna switch to motorized military police and continue building these. Hopefully that'll be enough. Apparently I have 3,000 planes now. Sambinda, 1956, October. Where is that? I guess it's this one. Military governor, 0.012. What if I went to war with Bhutan? They don't have resources. Afghanistan has resources. But nothing worth having. The entire world is struggling for resources right now. Excuse me. It's 15.8% world tension. Lovely. Alright, I think I've made more than enough of these. This one, however, I'll have to replace it with modern large airframe. It just gives you more range, and honestly, ooh, mine cleaner. That's all that matters to me. Anyway, we got that one done. Modern medium bomber. Whoops. The only reason we're getting this is for its range. Wait, can I do this instead? No. Alright, this one. And actually, I guess just that. Extra range. What's wrong one? Nice. Oops. Yeah, why not? It didn't really change the price, it just boosted it. Adopt the new storage system. I don't know if I want to do more, but we'll go for the modern carrier. God, that's expensive. Oh, Soviet Union has more steel now. The US does not. It seems like they have even less steel. I'm going to go to war with the US simply because they will not boost their steel production. We got a couple of modern fighters, but nothing's happening right now. I want to increase my jet production, if at all possible. Ours is this. Oh, we have nuclear torpedoes now. Yeah, it tends to do that. I was trying to get the Germany one done in time, but I couldn't. So anyway, I can have nuclear torpedoes now. I'm not sure if I want to use it, but that's a little expensive though. Yeah, that's very expensive. I don't want to use nuclear torpedoes. See, yeah, it tends to do that. It's really annoying. You can technically go back to an older version and you should be able to keep playing it. So it should be fine, I think, theoretically, probably. I'm having to build so much stuff and I lack factories. I'm getting a decent amount of trade done, but okay, no one's trading with me for my chromium. Alright. Dismiss the event. I'm gonna keep making armored cars in this thing. There. And I don't have much XP. I have 170. I want to save the 170 XP. And lower this maybe to 8. How do you control exports? Well, there are a couple of ways. But there's trade, there's like improving relations for one thing usually helps. 2, control trade, which I haven't bothered to do for whatever reason. I'll control trade with the US as well, even though they don't like me right now because I claimed their territory. But usually that helps to alleviate the problem, but not necessarily fix it. Because for whatever reason, the developers don't want the AI to develop its own resources. Or at least it seems it's like that. Because I cannot, for the life of me, get enough resources. Okay, I might as well buy equipment. I'm gonna buy guns, I guess. These are old pieces of equipment, though. Here we are. Wrong one. There it is. That's 7 deliveries, though. Oh well, it's fine. That will greatly lower my production. Alright, tungsten. We'll lower that. You are? Oh, thanks for the sub. I've been playing a lot before. Redesign the turret. There's nothing else for us to do. Yeah. I'm thinking about starting over, but I also kind of want to see if I can just take China. Because, I'm trying to take over the world, but it's hard to do that when you're democratic. I'm just sitting here. I mean, it's fine. Just sitting here for forever. Until like the 2000s. Yeah. But I have a population of 25 million now. No, being a democracy as the US kind of sucks. Being a democracy as France is pretty fun though. And the UK. Because you're defending against Germany early. But as the US, mostly by the time you join in, the allies are already winning. Or they had already won. And there's just Japan around. But China's already winning by that point. It's always just boring to me. I usually don't play as the US that much because it's so boring. Speed and weatherproof or awareness. I don't know. We'll go with this. We'll rely on screens. Do I have extra steel? Looks like I am getting extra steel here. Not much from here. It's at 31%, which is nice. This one's 35%. I guess I must have controlled that for a lot longer. This one's an actual core. It's 5 million people. Really? That's more than most of the countries here. It's 3 million. Went to 56. It can go all the way to the 2000s with nothing happening and somehow not crash, but people will end up with tons of divisions as a result. So most people usually end it by that point, but well, usually sometimes I get all the way to 1968 until it just crashes constantly. I'm like, ah, fuck it, and then I leave. Redesigned internal oil or this one? I'll do that. But you can go pretty far, but there's most of the focus trees have already been done by this point, so we're just sitting here waiting. Distance ourselves from the evolved figures. That's nice. When do we get this? It's at 43%. Alright, this one, it's going up, I guess. We're getting the Caroline Islands. We're getting just about everything done. Okay, what about our destroyers? We got 9 destroyers. I need a lot more than that, buddy. Alright, I'll switch out one of the destroyers with one of the older improved ones. That way it won't take as long to make. Plus it's cheaper. There's less steel used. Wow, these nuclear submarines use chromium. Oh, I realize I haven't bothered to get this for my leaders? Like, I'm shocked. Naval detection would be good. Why not? You bought it for free? I mean, no, they gave it out for free? Damn. I don't know if Man the Guns is actually worth it. I did get it though. Which one was Man the Guns? I forget. Let me try to find it. Man the Guns. There's Battle for the Bosporus. Guns. Fuck, I can't find it. Ah, you got a bundle. There's a lot of resistance. God, I can't find Man the Guns, and I can't remember which one it was. Maybe it was like Rise of the China or something, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah. Artillery tanks have become playable again? Like literal artillery tanks or just the tanks with the artillery in it? Because that's what I'm doing. Because the only time I ever use artillery tanks is as Germany, because those are actually really fun and pretty OP. I don't know why I'm pausing. You know what? Corruption scandal gave us some political power, I guess. Oh, they changed it from 3 to 2? Yeah, that makes sense. No, the 3 part was really annoying, and it's usually the reason why most people don't choose the artillery. The artillery tanks. However, I'm just using a regular old modern tank with an artillery gun in it. Because we are a poor country. We can't do much. Look at our pop. 25 million. This one's at 19%. This one's 16, still going up. I hate the Spirit Defiance thing. I wish it would like disable when at peace. Also, I hate this. They're like 100% communist and yet they're still democratic. Saipan. No, that's not Saipan. Is this Saipan? Oh, that's Marcus Island. This is gotta be Saipan. Here it is. Why is that there of all things? $1K soft attack? That sounds like a lot of fun. Which one do you use? The light tanks or the mediums? Because I usually go with light tanks first. Oh, I read the medium tanks on there. Sorry. I'm not gonna apologize. Oh, that's taking so long. It's 0.02 a day. Oh, we got thermonuclear bombs now. Lovely. Nuclear warheads aren't going to happen. But air? Light tanks for miners only? Yeah. Usually I do light tanks for the spam. Because you can basically just spam a bunch of arty tanks and just run over people with it. Because most people don't have that much AT yet. And even when they do, they're not able to produce enough in time. Yeah, but we're finally making ballistic missiles. How's the resources? We're getting an okay amount. Wow, the Soviet Union has a ton of mills. And they're still building up their infrastructure, unlike the US. And I think they're doing decisions to give themselves... Yeah, they're definitely doing decisions to give themselves more steel. Unlike the US, which doesn't seem to be doing that at all. The US, for some reason, will not do this. Ever. They have... I don't know. They're still at limited exports as well, and I'm frustrated. They're not doing anything to expand their resources. Yeah, I got the thermonuclear bomb before transitioning to fascism. It's taken a real long time. Alright, how's our navy? Alright, got a couple modern submarines. Surprisingly, I'm not using up a lot of fuel. Anyway, I need more mills. I'll build one here. Wait. I need to build that up. That's like more steel for me. And more aluminum. Super heavy I've used heavy tanks. The problem is, like, heavy tanks aren't nearly as good as the modern tanks. And even with buffs, they're... I mean, short term, they're kind of worth it, but you can't make enough of them to be really viable at all. Like, you need to probably maybe 6 of them to be able to push a very hard to push area. But you're better off just using mediums to push the enemy. And plus, it's a lot faster to build those mediums than it is to build the heavy tanks. I do like these additions here, but the experimental facilities, I do kind of wish there was a bit more. Full suspension. 75%. Also, I never use super heavy tanks anymore. They nerfed it so hard that nobody uses super heavy tanks. The only time you used super heavy tanks was like heavy destroyer tank. That makes sense. Those are very good at taking out enemy tanks. But usually I use the mediums, because I don't really play multiplayer that much because of connection issues. Plus, I'm not that good of a player versus player guy, unless I'm playing on Steel Division. But I haven't done Steel Division in a while. Distance ourselves. I need to produce more guns. I need to produce more steel. We're at 95 steel now. How's this? 28%? .06%. Okay, I'm gonna look at the Japanese occupied territory. I'm gonna put it to maybe secret police. So we'll go up a little bit faster. Yeah, it's at 0.012% now. I live in the US, but my heart is in the Philippines. Alright, all of a sudden I have significantly more factories. Well, where did that come from? Alright, more guns, more artillery, more support equipment. Oh, what tanks? Aw, I only have enough for 2. This is how poor we are. Alright, so I'm gonna duplicate this unit. And I'm gonna get maybe... We don't have enough helicopters to make logistics here. Wait. We'll want recon. Glorious artillery. I don't want to go that big. I don't think this is actually that good. The organization's a little bit low. Oh well. Go with that. Alright, I'll just go with this. National Guard, but they go on the offensive. I'm just using this to hold the enemy. Oof. Okay, we don't have enough steel, apparently. How is the Russian Federation producing 700 steel, yet they still don't have any to trade? Hang on. Give me your steel. They give me their steel. I'm not doing school right now. Why are you asking me questions like a survey? Yeah, the Soviet Union has a lot of resources now. Anyway, 46%. That's taken so long. Oh wow. Why is this causing it to go so slow? Oh, who's justifying more goals? China! Against whom? Hang on.
Andana, sir.
Let's, while we're at, develop a full division. And
Ready
I'm
to
going
move.
to send this entire army over to here. That does, however, mean I need to add another supply hub. Here and here. Stop training, everybody. How many subs have we got? Not enough. The UK owns Mongolia because we went to war with the Soviets. And they wouldn't let me have any. What kind of Austronesia? It's a really dumb name. I don't know why they did this. I guess it's some kind of focus. But I prefer Pinoy or Filipinas. But it says Austronesia. This is the name of our country. And I don't like it. It's a dumb name. You know, I played this because I wanted to play as the Philippines. I may be American, but I'm very pro-Filipino, you know? Alright, I'm gonna do region-wide industrial integration. How are they justifying war goals? Are they doing a focus? I think they're doing a focus, but I don't know which focus they're using. I guess they're trying to take Russia back or Hong Kong. No, they already got it back. I don't know what they're doing then. Oh, maybe they're going to war with Korea. They might be going to war with Korea. But if they do cause world tension, that does mean I can go to war with them. Or justify war goals. And this is still going up at a very slow pace. There's gotta be something else here that can help me improve that. This one just boosts the unaligned. Not necessarily, but usually if they shoot you without a proper reason, rather than getting charged, to get removed without pay. Although there have been occasions where they were charged. See, usually it's like this: if a policeman feels threatened, even if the person's not doing anything, they can shoot you. And I think the worst example was that point in time where a policeman shot at his own police vehicle because he thought he was getting shot at. Apparently he heard an acorn and he thought it was a gunshot for some reason. And then he immediately shot at an unarmed person inside his police car that was basically cuffed. And somehow that didn't get him fired or arrested. But most cops just get fired. There's only a... No. If he was, he wouldn't have bombed Iran. Man, this is taking a long time. I know a little bit of Spanish. And I'd like to say I know Tagalog, however, I only know a few words. And honestly, it's been a while. My mother tried teaching me once, but she tried teaching me how to say the word "sige," but somehow I kept saying it wrong, and she just gave up. She tried teaching me to say it for 2 weeks, and she just got tired of it. Okay, how are these guys doing with their resources? They're at 795 now. Which is nice. I'm confused. Do they not have war goals against... They have war goals against Korea. Okay, we might be in a little bit of trouble. Well, that's because most of North America was basically colonized by mostly Northern Europeans. Like, there was the French, the British, the Irish, and then there was the Germans. At the time, I guess they were Dutch, but Germans, and the Dutch, actually, and honestly, there were just a lot of different immigrants coming in. So, and the only reason to learn Spanish is because our neighbors are basically speak Spanish. Just have these guys go around here. I don't know where he's at. I guess he's probably over here. Let's just move him to here. Okay, everything is all black and white for me. Also, why is China not declaring war against Korea? Well, I guess they don't have enough divisions, but still. Yeah, they don't have enough divisions. Anyway, I'm gonna reload because the air painting is atrocious. I might just start over. I know they had something. That is a really old one though. I learned that in the teens, so that's a trip down the memory lane. I do know that the Dutch used to control this area over here somewhere, and they ended up losing it because of the British. There were a lot of Dutch colonists here. What are these guys all doing over here? Alright, so I'm guessing the Allies... I guess China doesn't want to go to war. I mean, that makes sense because there's so many enemies. But if they don't... Oh. Oh. The first time I get faction initiative and I can't even use it. Still? Also, why are people stealing my... What happens if I do it like this? Can I see? No. I don't know why it's doing this. It's been doing this more often. And they won't... Paradox still hasn't fixed this either. And I'm still low on tanks. It's 231, 229. We're not making enough tanks or artillery or anything for that matter. Yeah, that's a very expensive tank though. 60 steel for 10 mil? Was that is over the top. No wonder we can't find any steel. I mean, Russia does have 795 steel now, but they need more. The US still won't expand its own steel, so... This ballistic missile will be done in 208 days. Why are people just dumping their own planes here? Go away. My airport. Yeah, I just realized as soon as I go fascist, I'm gonna have less trade available to me. Also, this one is barely going up at all. I'm getting 18 steel, but... Or rather, 28 steel, I should say. Good for them. We don't have enough steel. I guess we'll go with enemy torpedoes. I'm still making battleships, aren't I? I might. No, I'll keep production of that for now. And we got some, not enough submarines. Come on, man. You know, I'm just gonna... I'll be right back. I'm going to the restroom. Alright, I'm back. And where was I? Other than waiting a agonizingly long time to go fascist. Why is this taking... Why is this at 0.35? Supply utilization is so low. Where is it at? Is it over here? Even how is it that low? It's ridiculous. It's in Luzon. Well, there's... I'm even more confused.
Attention.
Oh, it's because of these guys.
Ready to move.
Alright, well...
Attention. Mga command.
How about I get this guy in here? I don't know where to put him. I guess I'll, Okay, China can't declare war because it's too afraid of us right now. Whoa. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Shadow Master. Anyway. I guess I'll go over here. You know, to protect against any invasions. I'm not making enough submarines. Man, I can't believe I gotta spend more resources to make destroyers over a modern battleship. I feel like that there's something wrong with that. Why is a modern battleship cheaper than a destroyer? What's the Soviet Union doing? They're still at 795. I really don't want to go to war against the whole world. No, this is at 49%. Oh, wait, no, it's 48.76. I could do ice aircraft carrier. Come to think of it, hang on. I forgot about this. Look at all the stuff I'm using. This one won't be done until 1958. How am I at 26 coal? I haven't even built anything new yet.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I finally have a tank. Yay. Let's show field commanders. How about this guy? Division recovery rate. Supply consumption. Reconnaissance. And I'll promote him. Oh, he's got invader. That's nice.
Attention.
Okay, not enough equipment. Seriously? It's modern tanks too. Yeah, these modern tanks are hella expensive. And I'm lacking a hell of a lot of steel. Why is it only going to take till April? That's a long time.
Attention.
Characters are actual people? Yeah. I recognize him.
Andana, sir.
This guy literally just looks like my uncle. And this guy looks like my cousin. I'm lying. He doesn't look like him. Cousin is bigger than him. Oh no, my dockyard workers. This will blow over. Yeah, they're lacking some pictures though. It'd be funny though if we could get an actual general as an Easter egg. That woman who, I forget her name, but she was one of the resistance fighters in the Philippines. Just, you know, stabbed a lot of Japanese soldiers. Would woo them, then stab them. $25 million. Slowly getting bigger. So I need more steel, buddy. Was I making something in Belgrade? Where is that? Here it is. If I didn't have such a huge issue with resources, I'd probably go to war by now. Okay, that's 50%. It's almost 50%. It's 49.72. I'm barely... Oh. My trade has normalized somehow to 8? Trade extra resource per factory is -1, but it went up somehow. Alright, ballistic facility. This one's -15 apparently. It's 84%. It's no island. Probably would have been faster to go communist, but I didn't want to go communist. Yeah, we'll stop making that. 49.92, 49.93. It's taking a ridiculously long time. And somehow it still says there's 0 world tension, but we have generated 13%. It's 12.9. Yeah, mine is going down slower than Germany as well. That's no fair. Oh, convoy. Nah. It's 23%. It's barely going up at all. Better than nothing, I guess. This one's 33%, 0.014, 0.09, or 009, I should say. If I had like ICBMs, I'd be able to take them out easy, but I don't. That ballistic missile is taking so incredibly long. Oh, we have more destroyers. Okay, good. Well, I'm not gonna incorporate it, man. I wanna... I'm just gonna do that. We're already at 50%, so... I want to produce more submarines. I can definitely make more of these. Trade with Australia, Kingdom of Italy. Oh, 100 steel. That's not bad. More people are gonna want to trade with me. Goes all order guns and tanks. Yay. I can finally make ballistic missiles, but that's not the thing I'm trying to make. Also, this one's just not gonna finish anytime soon. Alright, MRBM. I guess I need to get these rockets, but nah. Man, we really do lack air facilities. Oh, the Land Cruiser's finally done. And I can design it. Helipad. This thing. That's real cool. Alright. So that does mean we got more research slots, like this thing, this obliterator canyon, this thing, less supply use. Someone's already researched this too. I'm surprised. Man, that took forever to build though. Damn, that is huge. Where do I build this? Heavy anti-air platform or heavy naval guns? There's an assault gun, flamethrower turret, high velocity. I want the assault gun. Structural stuff. Internal fuel tanks. Bunker emplacement. Radar. Ooh, air attack. Now that's good. A helipad or aircraft. We'll go with a helipad. Obviously some anti-air emplacements, heavy anti-air battery. Holy cow. That's insane. A ton of piercing with a gun like this. This one adds collateral damage. No, that's light anti-air. Alright, this adds 258 soft attack. And you know, maybe a bit more soft attack. That's hardly any, how about what ammunition? We'll go with that. 70% reliability, why not? And we can't even afford that. I'm not even gonna do that. Ooh, this one improves reliability and movement. Max speed and supply usage. High impact obliterator. Actually, are you gonna push them or not? Okay, with that, I can make more tanks. As well as more subs. Why is this so low? Is it because there's so many people around here? It must be the planes, actually. I guess I can put another one right here, but... Modern carrier is almost done. And our breakthrough progress is frustratingly slow for planes. Was I trading with Africa? Ooh. I can go to war with Africa. Well, maybe. At some point. Oh, I can finally get a missile launching summon. I've been trying to get that for a while now. Also, we're 51% fascist, yet we still cannot convert. Wow. These guys have a lot of steel all of a sudden. Anyway, I'm still waiting for all of this to be done, which is going to take a long time. Oh well, at least it's peace in our time, I guess. It's been a couple years since that war. The Great War. The craziest war that ever did war. But I need more rubber. If I can get more rubber, people will start trading with me some more. Soviet Union is able to trade so much steel now. Yeah, they're doing their focuses. This is 50.95. Oh, I finally got the carrier. And now what? I mean, there's an... Oh, that's 32 steel. This one's 6. I really want that nuclear missile submarine. Right, but we do have that modern carrier. That's way too much. That's, what, 70? I can't really afford that. At some point, we'll make that carrier. Once we finish this battleship, we're low on tungsten, so... It's still at 51%. Popularity effects are scaled to 20. That's ridiculous. Oh, cow. We're already at 51%. What do you want from me? Yeah, I think about Ethiopia. I wonder if they're... You don't seem to have done anything. This guy still has 4 goals against Korea. It's 51%. I might just play this off stream because nothing's really happening. Plus, it's already late and I can't stream forever. But, you know, when something happens tomorrow, I'll start streaming again. It's unfortunate I had to end it early. I was trying to stream for much longer, but it kind of cut off a couple times, so now I had to end it for the night. So those of you who come, if you're watching this right now, please leave a like, subscribe, or follow. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll see you all next time.